Have you ever met someone who says something that's absolutely, undeniably true, but the moment those words hit your ears, you suddenly need a quiet walk, a nap, and maybe a support group to recover? If yes, comment right now, "Oh my God, Virgo." Because today, we are diving into the beautifully messy contradiction of Virgo communication, a contradiction so iconic that even Virgos don't understand how they pull it off. They always speak from the heart, but the way they speak? Oh, it hits harder than your last breakup. And trust me, by the end of this video you'll never look at a Virgo's helpful comments the same way again. Hit like if a Virgo has ever emotionally audited your soul without warning. So let's take a deep breath and step into the Virgo mind, where words are not decorations, not emotional cushions, not poetic expressions, but tools. Tools designed for clarity, accuracy, and efficiency. Virgo doesn't talk just to talk. When they speak, they mean every syllable. And that's why their words can feel like a beautifully polished dagger, sharp, precise, and somehow still delivered with love. Here's the thing, Virgos do not understand the concept of a soft truth. To them, truth is already the softest possible option. In their world, a clean, honest sentence is an act of respect, even if it lands like a personal attack to everyone else. When Virgo says something like, "You're stressing yourself for no reason," they're not minimizing your feelings. They're giving you the shortcut out of your emotional disaster. But emotionally sensitive people hear it like, "Stop being dramatic." And that's where the chaos begins. Virgos genuinely believe they are helping. Their brain doesn't operate on emotional padding, it operates on problem solving. Instead of thinking, "How do I say this gently?" Virgo thinks, "How do I say this accurately?" That's why when you ask a Virgo, "Do I look good in this outfit?" they don't give you the automatic, socially acceptable, sugar-coated answer. They actually look, analyze everything from fit to color contrast, and then deliver something like, "The proportions don't flatter your frame." Is that helpful? Yes. Did you ask for that level of detail? Probably not. But Virgo assumes that if you asked, you wanted the truth. Their honesty isn't just a personality trait. It's a philosophy. Virgo sees clarity as love. They genuinely think the worst thing they could do is mislead you. So when they say something blunt, it's not because they're insensitive. It's because they're trying to save you time, energy, and emotional stress. They see sugarcoating as manipulation. They see gentle lies as disrespect. They see emotional shortcuts as dangerous. So they give you the truth clean, raw, unfiltered, and sometimes, unintentionally, a little bit traumatizing. But what makes Virgos' communication even more complicated is their speed. Virgos process information in real time, like a human search engine. While other people are figuring out how they feel, Virgo already has the diagnosis, the solution, and the follow-up plan. They respond so fast that it feels like they didn't even consider your emotions, but they did, just at lightning speed. They don't mean to cut you off emotionally, they just arrive at the conclusion before you finish explaining the problem. This leads to one of the most Virgo things ever. They talk about problems like they're disconnected from people. They'll say, "Your approach is wrong," and truly believe they're critiquing the approach, not you. But most humans intertwine identity and action, so it stings. Virgo is shocked when people take it personally because in their mind, they are protecting you with honesty, not attacking you with criticism. Let's be real, Virgo can make simple conversations feel like performance evaluations. Sometimes you ask them for a little sympathy, and suddenly you're listening to a 7-step plan for emotional improvement. You wanted comfort, you got consultancy. You wanted validation, you got optimization. And it's never from a place of superiority, it's from a place of love. Virgo genuinely wants you to be okay. They just don't understand that some people need warmth before wisdom. But as intense as their delivery can be, Virgo's intentions are some of the purest in the entire zodiac. A Virgo who doesn't care about you will not waste energy on honesty. They will stay silent, stay distant, keep their observations to themselves. A Virgo who tells you the truth, especially the uncomfortable truth, is a Virgo who has chosen you. Because for them, that honesty is vulnerability. It's trust. It's investment. They don't open that channel with just anyone. Virgo criticism is never about tearing you down. It's about strengthening you. Virgo doesn't want you to break. They want you to bend, learn, adjust, grow, and move forward. Their honesty is the kind that builds future resilience, the kind that sticks with you long after your feelings recover. In fact, if you look back on your life, some of the most important realizations you've had probably came from a Virgo telling you something you didn't want to hear at the time. But we also have to talk about the downside, because Virgo's delivery absolutely can damage relationships. They forget empathy. They forget timing. They forget that not everyone is as emotionally self-aware or self-critical as they are. A Virgo will drop an emotionally intense truth bomb before checking whether you're mentally prepared for it. They assume everyone wants clarity as much as they do, when in reality, most people want comfort first. So the message gets lost behind the impact. Virgo thinks they sound neutral, logical, helpful. Other people hear cold, detached, judgmental. Virgo thinks they're offering support. Others hear a subtle insult. Virgo thinks they're pointing out a fixable issue. Others feel like they're being exposed. This misalignment creates so many unnecessary conflicts that could disappear if Virgo slowed down just 10% and softened their tone by even one sentence. And that brings us to the healing. Virgo, listen closely, you don't need to change who you are. Your honesty is rare, valuable, and needed in this world. But you can adjust your delivery just enough to protect the hearts you care about. One extra sentence of softness doesn't make your message less powerful, it makes it easier to hear. A 3-second pause won't make you less efficient, it makes you more human. You don't have to water down your truth. Just let it land gently. And for those who love a Virgo, remember this: if they're honest with you, it's not an attack. It's an invitation. It's their version of affection. Virgos don't waste precision on people they don't value. So when they correct you, challenge you, question your choices, or deliver feedback that feels sharper than expected, it's because they see your potential, and they respect you enough to push you toward it. Their truth is their loyalty. Their clarity is their care. If you've ever been emotionally roasted by a Virgo's helpful honesty, comment, "I've been hit." If you're a Virgo, type, "I speak facts." And tell me below, which zodiac sign do you want me to break down next? Your comment decides the next video.